Hello, my name is Chad. For those of you, I went through advanced rapid detox. Um, I was on 100 milligrams of methadone, and um, I was on it for over 11 years, 10 years. I was able to keep it from everybody for the most part. Um, it just got, as everybody knows, it's Saturday, so it's been about a week and 4 days since I've been home, and I tell you what, it feels kind of good not having to go to the methadone clinic anymore. I ran into somebody that I seen at the clinic a lot, and I was talking to him about it, and I could tell he was high. It's like, how did I not realize that? Like, maybe not. Well, let me put it this way: they probably knew I was high, but they probably thought I was high on heroin or pills or something, or Adderall even, you know what I mean? They did not necessarily know I was high, you know, just, I was so desensitized to everything, you know. I feel good. Today's been touchy a little bit. I'm trying to move too fast. I'm having a hard time judging myself being hungry, and that's what's getting me down. I found out, because once I eat something, I feel so much better. But it's like I'm like dumb. I'm like stupid when it comes to certain things, like knowing certain words. I forget certain things. I may have said that in back videos. I may have said some of this in back videos. I'm 43 years old. I'm an old man, man. Growing up on the streets of the life in Waterford's hard. And I'm totally kidding about that shit. Let me tell that story. But the advanced rapid detox I went to was in Pontiac, Michigan, at Pontiac General. People there are wonderful. I mean, they helped me out every other way. Not only once I was done with the procedure, I know there's a Wiseman place out in California. I think it's in Long Beach. I guess they're the ones that kind of pioneered this whole thing. While out there, they put you under, and I guess you're under for only an hour or something like that. I guess if you're on heroin, that's great. You know, you only need to be under or whatever. But when you're on methadone and Suboxone, which a lot of people don't realize, they're freaking twins. Suboxone's no better than methadone. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's just as hard to kick, if not just as it tears you up, man. Anyways, I was under for over 13 hours, if not longer, kicking all my withdrawals. I tell you what, man, shit was coming out of me every orifice, and it was like black, nasty shit. I was over 80% blocked up in my stomach from the methadone. And of course, governments control the methadone, so it's a money racket. Maybe it works for some people, but I tell you what, if you're young, actually, there's old people that do this shit too, and I mean older people that go through this stuff. And they have just, they just go through it. They even have kratom in the freaking, the headline to kick people off. I guess people don't realize you can get addicted to kratom. Some people. Don't get me wrong. Us addicts, we're educated on all that shit. I remember being in the methadone clinic into one of my meetings, and this lady that was like doing the group meeting, she's like, do you know people are taking Modium AD, I think it is. They're taking godly amounts of it, because I guess it gives you the addict, or that gives you the opium effect or whatever. I was like, lady, seriously? You're gonna fucking tell a bunch of fucking addicts how else to get high? That's the methadone clinic. The whole 11 years I was there, never once did anybody ask, okay, Chad, let's see here. You've been here this long, let's get you off this shit. No, never once. They wanted to keep raising the shit because of the work I do. I'm a contractor, so I sweat, I move, I do suffer. Well, okay, let me back up. I did 8 years in prison. I'll tell you guys why. It's a crazy ass story. But anyways, I blew my back out up in Ojibwe, up in the UP. Up there, the winters here in Michigan get very bad. Well, up there, our weight pit was in the middle of a freaking basketball court. So anyways, I'm doing bent over rows, and I don't know if anybody, I'm not sure if too many people are familiar with working out, which I know some people are. Well, anyways, I slipped. I popped my back when I was kind of at a wrong spot. And all I remember is the whole shit going black, and my workout partner, Red, freaking had to go get the guard and shit, and they took me out on a stretcher. Well, then they bedridden me for almost 2 weeks, because all I could do was just barely move my foot, man. That's how bad the shit hurt. And in Michigan prisons, like our bunks, we had a shelf where we could keep our TV and Bible or whatever on. And I was just barely able to lift my toe up to keep my channel turned, or turn my TV on, or turn my TV off. And I was like bedridden like for 2 weeks till I could move around. But anyways, that's how I hurt my back. And then when I come home, of course I didn't have back issues right away. And then I got back to work, and then my parole agent, anyways, make a long story short, they didn't want me taking Vicodin, they didn't want me doing anything else. But she was all right with me doing methadone. And then ever since then it was, and actually I did good. I didn't get on it till I was almost off parole. And it, with me being an addict to begin with, sorry, it's a loud, fast car. With me, you know how us addicts are, man. Nothing's ever good enough for us. I can remember, taking 30, 40 Vicodin a day before I went in. I didn't even know what withdrawals was till I got locked up. And actually, well, I kind of lie, because I can remember the day before I got locked up, I think I was going through withdrawals because I was having some real freaking evil thoughts. I had a shootout with the police is what sent me to prison. I took a bullet in the side of my fucking gut there, or side of my like ribs or whatever. But like I said, that's not what I'm here to tell you about. I just wish I would have known about this. Oh, well, another thing. Well, I'll tell you. Well, then I happened, because I got bipolar schizophrenia type issues and severe depression. I tried taking my life, whatever, but being on methadone, and that shit doesn't mix. Actually, probably 5-6 days, maybe 4 days, somewhere. I'm not really. It got real bad before I finally admitted myself into this advanced rapid detox. It was getting so bad that I was thinking of how I could take my life and not be too invasive, like on my family, especially my mom. I think I said a couple videos where she's on oxygen and stuff. She kind of needs me just to help out around here and whatnot. But I was thinking of just how I could do it to make it look like an accident, because I didn't want to do the old typical hang yourself or the old blow your fucking head off type stuff. I just wanted to, do it to where I wouldn't be so invasive to my family, and then, and that's kind of a selfish type of thing, but when you're in your addiction, you don't really think of it that way. You know the lifestyle it is, the chase that you go through from a day-to-day struggle, the money you got to go through, the money you waste. And that was the other thing. I was making money, but all my money was going towards my addiction, especially on the Adderalls or whatever, or whatever that type of, because us addicts, we know once, okay, we got the downer in our system, well, we also got to get that pick-me-up. And it's just I know the lifestyle, man. I know what a lot of people are going through. I feel you guys, man. It's tough. It's very tough from day to day, especially people that have got kids and families and responsibilities, and you're so deep into your addiction. And yeah, you got bursts, you got ups, you got downs, but usually the downs are more than the ups, and it's tough. But I'm telling you, man, if you guys truly, you got to truly want to get clean. And what's good about this place, they'll turn you away. They don't care if you have the money. You have to go through the testing. If you're not ready to go through, and actually go through and get it done, they're gonna tell you you're not ready, and they will turn you away. Well, once you go through the rapid detox, they don't just kick you away. They give you therapists to go talk to. Well, they'll give you the names. I mean, you got to do the work on yourself. We're big guys. We're grown-ups. We got to have some responsibility, but they also give you a Vivitrol shot. For those of you that don't know what Vivitrol is, it's an opiate blocker. So that helps with any cravings you get. That helps with any like side effects type shit, I think. I don't really know how to explain it totally, but I know it like, okay, say for instance you wanted to go try getting high, it ain't gonna do you no good. It's an opiate blocker. And then usually what happens if you try to get high, especially trying to do heroin, your respiratory will shut down and you will die. And those, you go through the freaking rapid detox, you don't want to die, dude. You want to live. You want to see each day. And I tell you what, you're seeing each day as new again. When I first came home, I couldn't be outside without no sunglasses. All the colors and everything, like I said, it's still amazing. Taste, the shower feels so fucking good. Just you get that fresh look on life again, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. And I would recommend Rapid Detox to anybody that is truly serious about the sobriety and they want to get clean. Because we all know Suboxone, methadone is a bitch to get off of. No other way to say it. People that just stay on heroin, like, they got a drug scale. Heroin's only a 5 to get off of. Okay, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not saying heroin's great, blah, blah, blah. But Suboxone and methadone's a 15 to get off of. And it's government controlled. I mean, that's no different than saying, you know, because people, like, you know, a lot of people are like, well, I just drink alcohol. Well, hey, that's your thing, that's your thing. But you know what you can do and what you can't do. You know, but it's like, my dad, I come from a family of alcoholics. I started drinking when I was like 13, 14, somewhere around there. And I drank a lot. But now, you know, that's not my thing to say, you know. But I just don't like that hangover feeling. But I got buddies that'll drink fucking cases of beer a night. And they're, you know, like I said, they send you through, this is for alcoholics as well. It's for alcoholics, heroin, opiates, Suboxone, methadone, gosh dang it, I don't know all, but what, and kratom, which I thought kratom was like natural, like people use kratom to help get off opiates. Well, I guess if you take too much of it, you're hooked on that shit. It's like, what the fudge, you know, I would just do your research, you know, don't just listen to me. It's 2019, September. I think I did it September 9th of 2019. I think that's when I got my first Vivitrol shot. They get, once you go under, and once you're done going under, they hurry up and stick that Vivitrol shot in your butt to help, so because your receptors are clean, so they don't want nothing sticking to them. You know, if there's a couple loose opiates floating in your system, I still get the sneezes, I still get the hot cold flashes, but like I said, it's like I'm born again, man. Seeing everything anew. It's so nice to actually have money in my pocket, you know, because of course when I knew I was going into this procedure, I had some jobs and stuff lined up, and it's just, like I said, I just got tired of wasting my money on bullshit. I got tired of not, each day just sucked, dude. It literally, I've lost 30 something, almost 40 pounds, but that's the methadone. Because the methadone was retaining water in your system, and plus, as some of us know, methadone sticks to your bones, it goes in your bones. I don't care what they say at the clinic, dude. The clinic can kiss my fucking ass, bro, because I was lied so much over the years. I tell you what, though, the one good thing that did happen at Biomeds here in Waterford, well, they're closing down now, but was my counselor. And God, he is awesome. I tell you what, that was the only good thing that came out of there. And the thing was, he didn't quite understand, because he was kind of against it. Because again, they don't want you to get clean. They want you. It was like I had a freaking string with a slow timer going to the clinic, and it would always reel me in. You know, I had to always go there and get it. I could go a day, maybe 2 days without it. Well, if I went 2 days without it, the freaking clinic would penalty me for it. Then they'd knock you down, cut your dosage in half, and you got to work back up to where you were at. It's like, motherfucker, I'm on this shit, but yet you're still going to cut me down. Then I got to come here. Then you're going to want me to go use just to feel normal. Just didn't. Like I said, the therapy that goes behind the clinic is garbage. I'm not saying all clinics are like that, like the one I've experienced, but the one I was going to was a complete freaking garbage hole. We had an influx of inpatients when they changed some laws here in the state of Michigan, where a lot of the physicians quit prescribing pain meds. I remember we went from like 800 to like 2,500 patients. Like, I couldn't believe the freaking influx of like all new guys, and then seeing like man, you could tell some of these people that been on it for freaking 40 years, 50 years. Like, they could barely get themselves into the backs broke, whatever issues they have. And I understand the pain management may work for somebody, but I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're sick of it and you really want to get clean, Advanced Rapid Detox is the way to go. The place is Pontiac General. It's right here in the state of Michigan. It's right in our freaking backyard. It's literally 10 minutes from my house. I live in Waterford. Pontiac's just I live in like 2 doors down starts Clarkston, Michigan, and I mean, it's literally 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. And not only that, they give you names, numbers for people that you could go talk to, and you know, whatever your detox up, they'll get you in touch with whatever it is you're detoxing off of. They'll put you in touch with that type of person, whether you're female, male, it doesn't matter. They'll put you in touch with somebody so you can talk to somebody. And a lot of people, you know, at first I was thinking it didn't matter, you know. I was so desensitized and shit, but something made me call these 2 guys, and I tell you what, it was like we knew, like we already were buddies. It was like when I first started talking to them and started explaining shit, we were basically the same freaking lifestyle. And one been clean for like 18 months, I think, and the other one's only been clean for like 8 months, I think. I could be kind of around, but they said they would do it over if they had to do it over again. It was the best money that they spent, you know. And just talk to them, like, they helped me to kind of, you know, to know what I was going to expect, what I was going to kind of go through. And the thing is, too, those of you that, you know, when you tell somebody you're on a methadone clinic, you might as well tell them you're on heroin. And again, I don't know if I'm repeating myself or not, because I see this is getting kind of a too long video. But anyways, anybody have any questions or whatnot, please ask. I'll be more than willing to answer any questions, because I know what it's like to live that lifestyle. And I know I'm still new, I'm still fresh at it, but like I said, there's stuff, it's not just a walk in the park and you're done. I mean, there's still work, because, you know, I still have mind issues. I still have, you know, it's not like it washed away my bipolar schizophrenia shit. You know what I mean? It's not like it washed away my severe depression shit. So I understand. I have to talk to somebody, you know. I still need my help, you know. But I'm not connected to the methadone clinic. I haven't been there in, well, like I said, 2 weeks and 3 days or something like that, or a week and 3 days. Golly, see, I'm so stupid, I can't even remember. And I think I would remember when I came home. I came home on Thursday, this past Thursday. So I went in on last Monday. So tomorrow would be a week. Wow. So I've only been home Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No. 3 days? No. No, no, no. I've had to been home a week and 3 days. I'm gonna find the exact. I know 9/10 is when I got my Vivitrol shot. So that was the day I was under, because I went in on Monday at 10 a.m. Went through all the testing, and then Tuesday morning at 7:20 a.m. they wheeled me down to the whatever floor it was that they do it on, and then they put you under, and I wasn't back up to my room till 6:30 Wednesday morning. So, and then I was there, you know, going through a few things, of course, man. And then Thursday morning they did a ketamine treatment, which, whoa. I mean, whoa. I've done a lot of hallucinations. I've done a lot of fucking weird, crazy DMT. And you know, that shit there, you hallucinate off pretty bad. But I've never, ever hallucinated like I have off ketamine. And it's what it is. It's to help kind of put your mind back into place. Because what they tell you, what he told me was, he's like, Chad, I want you to stay awake. The guy, his name was Ben, super nice guy. Wanted you to go fight with them demons. And when he put me under that drip, when I started hallucinating, I went to fighting with those damn demons. I mean, I'll tell you more about that trip in another video. So like I said, this video is getting kind of long. But anyway, so I did that Thursday morning, and then I was home at about 1:30 p.m. So I was only in there for 4 days. And then I came home. The next 2 days were kind of touch and go. So I've been home Friday, Saturday. So Monday to Monday. So it's been almost 2 weeks now. Monday, or this Thursday coming up, it's Saturday. So this Thursday coming up will be 2 weeks I'll be home. And I tell you what, if I known I would have felt like this, it would have been a lot freaking easier on me. I'm not a very big dude. I kind of always thought of my health being pretty somewhat, you know, not that I ever really took much care of myself considering what I was doing to myself. But I seen some older dudes in there, like I said. They do go through the same stuff. But like I said, anybody's got any questions or whatnot, please ask, because I've been there and I've done that.